Have we started?
Yep.
Okay. Can you see this light enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as I was saying, and thank you, Katie, for videotaping this for us. I will have this available for you this afternoon. It'll be up on YouTube. I'll send everyone a URL so you can get the YouTube in case you missed anything, because your mind started to wander, and it happens. You can kind of review what's going on in YouTube. So now I'm going to turn to everyone else instead of looking at the camera. Okay. So my name is Professor Winson. This is Speech 113, Section 22. This is a hybrid course. We just meet on Mondays. Next week we do not meet. I think we meet the following Monday. I have to look at the schedule. But there's a number of Mondays at the beginning of the semester we do not meet. And there is one Wednesday that we meet because there's a Wednesday becomes a Monday. Okay? But for today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get you started for what's the work for this week. And then we're going to quickly segue and talk about the work that's due for next week. All right? Because whether or not we meet or not, the work needs to be put up into a blog space in Blackboard. Now, how many of you have done Blackboard? Oh boy, okay, well that's not necessarily good, but it's easy. Blackboard is easy. And what I'm going to show you now is how to sign up to Blackboard. Those of you who've done Blackboard, you have a username and password, and you know what to do. Those of you who don't, I'm going to show you what to do. And Katie is videotaping this, and maybe you want to show this as I show it. So the first thing you want to do to sign up for Blackboard is you want to go to portal.cuny.edu. So it's portal.cuny.edu. And you will come up to a page that looks like this. So you've got this username and password. Now it may look like this, it may look a little different than this, but basically you have the same information. Okay? If you know your password and username and password, you just put it in. Just put it in here, right? If you don't know, you've never done Blackboard before, you've never set it up before, like this is brand new and you've never had a course in Blackboard before, you go to register for a new account. And then it's going to ask for your birthday, social security number, and that kind of stuff. And you'll set up a username and password. And then you can write it down on your hand in indelible ink so you don't forget it. And then you can enter into Blackboard. Okay? So we're recording this so you know that. So I'm going to put in my username and password since I know it. Those of you who don't know it, go to register for a new account. And if you still can't do it, because you cannot take this course unless you get into Blackboard. You cannot do it. Drop it. Drop the course. Take it next semester. You won't be able to take this course unless you get into Blackboard. If you still can't get into Blackboard, go to the One Stop. Go to the IT people. The number is 237-8200, 212-237-8200, and say, help, I can't get into Blackboard. Right? And they'll ask you, were you ever on Blackboard? You say, no, I don't think so. Maybe. Possibly. No, I wasn't. And they'll go, oh, okay, what's your name? And then they'll help you out. Okay? Otherwise, you just go to register for a new account, and then it'll take you through the steps. So I'm going to now sign on. Winston. Log on. And it will come up. These rooms are very slow. Okay, there it is. So you see, there's my name, Alan Winson, professor. I'm the professor here. And so there's a lot of stuff up here, but I'm looking for what says Blackboard at the top of the screen, right up there. So I'm going to click on Blackboard, and then it'll open up, and you'll see all the courses that you're taking now that are in Blackboard. I generally say no. Also, Mozilla works a lot better, Mozilla Foxfire, than Internet Explorer. Internet Explorer is a pain. So use Mozilla. And over here, you're going to see all of your courses. All your courses here. Now, not all your professors are going to use Blackboard, We use it extensively here, all right? And what you're going to see is, you'll see your course here is 113.22, but you can't get into that one because what I've done is I've taken all of my speech courses and put it into this course. So you need to open up this one, which is Speech 113.15. That's where your roster is in there. That's where you'll find your name, okay? So I'm going to click on that. If you need to update your email, you do it right over here, update your email, because I communicate with you through email. Any changes, I'm sick, I'm not coming in, if there's a change in an assignment, if I need to contact you and say, where have you been, I do it through the Blackboard email. So I'm going to send out a test email later today, and if you get it, fine. If not, I'm going to put an announcement out in Blackboard saying you're not getting your emails, because that's the only way I can contact you. All right? And then since I'm not going to be with you for the next 2 weeks, if I need to tell you something, I'm going to do it through the email. So it's important that you get your Blackboard email. So update your emails, okay? So here's what the Blackboard course looks like. I'm going to click on Speech 113.15 because your roster is kind of put into this. And so you're in the Speech Hybrid Communication course, all right? And this is what you'll see. For this, and so here's the announcements. All announcements that are put up here are automatically sent to you as an email, and then it's put up into the announcement. Okay? And hopefully if you're getting your email, you'll be fine. This week, we're going to be working on the Getting Started, and that's just for this week, just so we get used to the tools of the course. After that, you're going to be working in the modules. So I'm going to start talking about Getting Started, and then we'll talk about the modules. So we have a bit to cover this week, today. All right? Any questions? Basically that's what I wanted to cover in this video was how to get on the Blackboards, make sure you're there, and then I'll upload this to YouTube. But before Katie turns off the video, does anyone have any questions about getting on the Blackboard? Okay. I thank you very much, and you can turn it off now, and I'll upload.